What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about OnyxCoin today, XCN USD. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. We did have a little bit of a wicked volatile moment yesterday, didn't we? But we're pretty accustomed to the disappointment that follows these pumps, aren't we? You know, I find it funny whenever people say things like, "How's OnyxCoin doing?" Ha ha ha. You know, stuff like that. It's like I don't know. Looks like it's doing about the same as everything else. Let's see. Hold on. We've got a longer list over here. Yeah, down 1.4%. You know, in reality, it's actually doing better than most things, is what it seems. Let's look at the others chart. Let's look at others. Let's see. Others, real quick. If it will load, I'm going to turn up the performance so that it's not so slow. Let's see. Down 6.5% this week. Down 2.6% today. Down 1.4%, so it's not down as bad as the rest of the market. But this week it is down 8%. So it's underperforming the market a little bit this week, right? It's doing a little bit worse off by like 2%, but it's also a lower market cap coin. We look at XCN here, XCN USD. You know, you look at these coins that are outside the top 100, top 200, top 300, they tend to drop more than the coins that are in the top 100. Tend to, not always, but they tend to, okay? So how's OnyxCoin doing? I don't know, man. It's doing about the same as everything else. That's it, right? If you want to compare it to how it's doing versus the average altcoin since the beginning of the market, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's actually compare it, right? Let's compare it genuinely to the average altcoin. Let's do this. So the beginning of the bull market here happened in December of 2022, arguably, debatably January, but right there at the ass end of December. The average altcoin right now is up a whole 326%. 326% with the high this cycle so far of 547. That's great. That's nice. If you bought the low and you held, you're doing all right. You're doing all right, right? The real secret to making money in this crypto space is not to time these highs and lows. It's just to buy and hold, right? Anybody saying they've lost money, how? You're the problem, not the markets, right? The markets are not the problem. You're the problem because you're either buying high and selling low, or you're trying to time every single trade and you're losing money. And that's probably how, right? Clearly, you're only making money with these kind of numbers, but 326% for the average altcoin now, 547% at the high. I wonder what OnyxCoin did. Let's see, from the bear market low. Now, this one ended not in December of 2022, but in October of 2023. December of 2022 would have been, wow, all the way back here. Is that right? Let me see. Would have been all the way back here. All the way right there. That's crazy. So this thing actually dropped more. You know, with that, in this kind of context, then I suppose OnyxCoin is doing worse because it's neutral in the same kind of time frame, or maybe it's doing better because in less amount of time it's actually seen more growth from its bear market low, though. From its bear market low to where it is here, it's up 15x, almost 16x. Right now, it's up 15x, almost 16x. From its low to its high, it saw a move that was 72x overall, okay? How's OnyxCoin doing? I think it's doing pretty damn well. For anybody that bought this thing at these ample opportunities down here whenever we were talking about it at first, you're doing all right. You're definitely doing all right. That's for damn sure. I didn't even buy it at the lows. I bought it at the highs. And we just held and we did fine. Anyways, how's OnyxCoin doing? I suppose it's all relevant, all relative, isn't it? It's all relative. The relevance is in the relativity. Looking at this here, though, at 1.08 cents right now, OnyxCoin is doing nothing, is what it's doing. It's being boring. We're just in the same area that we've been in now for a while. We're waiting for lower prices to come, heavily anticipating lower prices will come. Bitcoin's being a little squirrely here. Might it come up? Might it go down? I'm thinking that we have lower to go. I'm thinking that if we look at the liquidation maps here, you know, we look at this 30-day time frame, whenever the shorts outweigh the longs and when they greatly outweigh the longs, not when they're doing a little pissing match like this, but whenever the longs are decimated, that's when I think Bitcoin will start to move up. That's when I think we'll start to see vibrance back in the rest of the markets. we look at this here, I would think we're going down. Wasn't there a post that Onyx made, that the Onyx DAO made? I want to see. Am I just dreaming this, or am I getting it confused with something else? Let me see here. Hold on. Let's see. Are now available to trade on Bitstamp by Robinhood. Wait, what? On Bitstamp. Oh, so Robinhood owns Bitstamp. I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool. Well, that's pretty cool. Hey, now, to be fair, that might promote some selling pressure. Exchange listings typically do promote selling pressure. So, well, hey, that's cool. Bitstamp by Robinhood. I actually didn't know that. I never knew Robinhood acquired Bitstamp. That must be old. That must be why they're able to send cryptos now. It's through Bitstamp. Let's see. Still haven't seen the latest upgrades on the Onyx app. Stake, manage, and claim your XCN. There you go. Cool. They did a little update available on the Play Store there, but that's not new, right? That's not new. XRP yield. That's what it was. This is what I thought was interesting. XRP yield is now on Onyx Ledger with 10% passive Onyx point allocation and more DeFi opportunities soon. Bridge your Coinbase wrapped XRP from Base to Onyx today. I thought that was pretty cool. You can literally get yield from XRP through OnyxCoin. That's pretty cool, right? You have to connect your Coinbase wrapped XRP though. It's with Coinbase. That's awesome. Yeah. This is pretty cool too. I don't know how I missed that. That was older news. Let me see. OnyxX username is now OnyxX, in line with our official XCN branding, onyx.org. Cool. Yeah. Let's see. Nothing else. I think that everything else we're caught up on. So that's some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I'm really excited about the XRP stuff because, I mean, I don't know what the yield is for XRP and other protocols, but 10%'s not bad, man. I mean that can be encouraging. That can definitely be enticing for people to stake their XRP with the Onyx ledger itself, or the would it be on it would be on the Onyx ledger. Yeah. Anyways here, and the more cryptos we have, the more capabilities we have, the better, I think. And that's the kind of the whole point of OnyxCoin. It's not just like a specific crypto that they're aiming to allow you to lend with or borrow with. They want it to be a various amount of cryptos, to my knowledge. Anyways, XCN here, and I'm pretty sure that's what this is too, is that you can lend. Let me see, does it say? I'm pretty sure that is like this isn't just like staking. It might be staking as well, but I think it's like lending as well. Lending or borrowing you could do with XRP. I'm not 100% sure. I have to do more reading on it, but I'm pretty sure I'm not making that up. Anyways, XCN USD, getting back to the stuff that I'm more aware of is the technical analysis here. I very much do believe we're going to go lower, right? We look at this here. There's not really any low in OnyxCoin's history, in its recent history at least, that looks like this. That's not a low point, right? And actually, in all fairness, this kind of reminds me of this here. A little bit reminiscent of that over there. Oh, I'm going to have to go turn that off. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but if you can, I'm going to turn it off just in case. I'll be right back, okay? Because I don't want that noise going off in the background. All right. Oh. Let's see here. Oh, I didn't mute the mic. Okay, well, cool. You guys could hear me. I was really getting up to let loose. No, I'm just kidding. That's not what happened. You could hear it, man. You'd be able to hear it. It kind of reminds me of this. It is kind of similar in all fairness. So, not that we can't bottom here, not that we can't move higher. I wouldn't really expect it. I would think that here we probably do go a little bit lower. We look at this from a low to a high. You know, the expectation here, you find support in this area, you find resistance to the 886, you likely will continue down to the golden ratio, and that's what I think is going to happen. You're probably going to go down to about 0.009. That's probably what you're going to do. Hold on here. Let me just do this. My daughter's awake. Hold on, guys. I don't want her face to be on. She just woke up, and she's a little needy whenever she wakes up. Sometimes, not always, actually. Most of the time, she's pretty independent, but right now she's a little needy. So I'm going to have to wrap this video up here pretty soon. But we're going to go down. We're probably going to go down to about 0.009. I don't think that we go lower than that. You know, the next target would be about 0.0078. I don't see that happening. I think something below 1 cent is coming our way. I really do believe that that's what we're going to see. And it's just going to take, you know, a little bit of time. Probably between now and the 1st of October is whenever that'll happen. But I don't have anything else that I want to say. I got to take care of this little one. So hit the like button, you guys. Subscribe. We have a lot higher prices to go in a very, very short amount of time. Okay. But just between now and the 1st of October, I think that we might see a little bit of a drop. The end of September rally is probably not going to happen. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.